Hi, we're going to go over a few features for Qlik Cloud relevant to the banking industry. First of all, we've got the ability to monitor different charts. We want to track KPIs that are in multiple different places, like loan applications, incentive compensation, customer service, etc. Rather than having to go into each application, we can just monitor them in our front page. And if we want to look at the details, we can view the chart bigger, or we can go straight into the application from here. The next thing we'll talk about is Insight Advisor. Insight Advisor is like a chatbot. It allows you to ask questions across all of the applications that are enabled for it. In this case, I have some example questions, so I can help prompt people, or people can use their own questions. I'm going to use the example question: what are the average loan delinquencies by state? You'll see it generated a map that shows the states color-coded by loan delinquency percentage. Then I can explore this in more detail. That takes me into the full Insight Advisor analysis for that application. You can see that I asked for the average delinquencies by state. There's the map that it generated for me. I can add that to a sheet if I want to use it later. It also generates other ways to analyze the data, such as plain text narratives. The overall average is 0.92% and Rhode Island is the highest at 1.82%. Then you'll see a number of different charts such as a bar chart and a table view. I can click into those and do further analysis. Next, I'll talk about key driver analysis. I want to determine what's really driving loan delinquencies. To do key driver analysis, I need a target. Delinquencies greater than 30 days as a percentage for the most recent month is the target. Then I select the fields that I want to analyze. Which of these fields had an impact? I'll select the loan officer, the loan terms. I'm going to use a term bucket, their starting FICO range when they got the loan. Again, I'm going to use a bucket for that. I also want to check if the loan product category has an impact on delinquencies. Then I click on Start Analysis. And once it's completed, I get another notification. I click View to go into the analysis. I can see all of my history is stored there as well. I see that the primary officer has the biggest impact on the loan delinquencies. When I select primary officer, I see Lisa, Julia, and on down to Frank or so. Then there's kind of a big drop, so maybe these people need some additional training. I also see loan balance has an impact, although it's substantially less of an impact. The higher loan balances have the most impact. Overall, key driver analysis is very helpful for figuring out what is really driving my delinquencies. I can also look at the complete distribution if I want. Quickly checking terms, it doesn't have a higher incidence of delinquencies. You can think of key driver analysis like machine learning for the masses, but you don't have to be a data scientist to answer complex questions. If Lisa is doing a loan for a boat, you should probably look at it very carefully. Thanks for watching. Reach out to us at pomerolpartners.com.